Hey internet, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Mario Kart Bootcamp. Never thought I'd say that again. Today, we are talking about one of the most challenging day one shortcuts, the Bowser's Castle TURNSKIP. As of right now, we know 3 separate ways to do the TURNSKIP. So starting from the easiest, we have the feather. We won't spend too much time with this because this is a Nintendo intended shortcut, as well as feathers are high placing items. So if you have one and you get bumped out of the way or the line is trapped, investing the feather is kind of a no-brainer. Just make sure you're aiming in the general correct direction. Next, the online method, also known as the rail method. This is, in my opinion, the most consistent way to do the trick, but it's also the most involved. To get started, go all the way back to the straight starting line and charge a charge jump to get onto the rail. Once you get onto the rail, you're gonna go all the way to this bend right before the coin. Avoiding the coin is important because it gives you the extra height to go up the next wall. I have been able to do the shortcut while grabbing the coin, but you don't want to delay too much. Once you start climbing the wall, you are going to jump off from this edge of the TV and try to clip the corner of the left wall where the caution tape is. If you do all of this correctly, you should clip the 3rd blue triangle on the go right sign. Ideally, you want to hit the top portion of the blue sign. However, if you do hit the bottom sign, you still can make it across. You just have to go in between the blocks on the other side. Once you get in the air with the rail method, you should be spamming left trick and you should also be holding hard left. This method of the cut is very forgiving, but you still want to give yourself the best chance of making it. Real quick, let's do some troubleshooting. If you are struggling to even get on the rail, you're tricking too early. There's a divot that changes the angle of the wall. You have to wait until you're past this junction point. And if you are flying clean over the rail, that means you are carrying more speed than normal. I haven't made a video about wall physics yet, so what I'm going to say for now, try to release the roll onto the rail as soon as you get to the divot. The longer you wait, the less time the rail has to magnetize itself to you. Moving on to the last method, and in my opinion, the hardest way to do the Bowser's Castle TURNSKIP. This is the time trial or the hop method. Start by going again to the right path, but this time stay on the bottom. Once you see the shortcut, you are going to start charging a charge jump. I like to align using the rivets on the wall across, so I aim for the 4th rivet, and as soon as I cross the center line, I turn in and aim in between the 2nd and 3rd rivet. The final step is trick left into the protruding wall on the left. This wall acts like a pole, sending you up and forward, helping you clear the cut. In this example, I jump over the short barrier with the rivet and only touch the wall on the left. However, you can make this cut even when you clip the wall below. Just like the other method, left trick into the wall, but only do 1 more left trick after that for a realignment. 2 left tricks well timed is all this trick takes. Now, when playing online, you may wonder, when do I do the hop method or the rail method? And that's a good question. It all comes down to risk. The rail method has more moving parts to it, but it is the easier and more consistent of the two. The downside is when you fail it and you have to respawn, it tends to shoot you out to the right of the lava, giving you a poorer respawn. The hop method is harder because when you're playing with other players, they're going to bump and jostle you around, but even when you do fail it, the respawn that you get is going to be better than the rail method. So that is what you have to consider. I personally believe both methods should be used online, depending on the situation. This is the BC3 of Mario Kart World. If you want to survive, you're going to need to know multiple ways to do the same shortcut. So anyway, I hope you found this video insightful, useful, and if you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Your reception to this video is going to affect what video I make next. So if you want to see another tutorial or another guide, be sure to let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all next time.